Good evening. I would like to make this video specifically for school leaders. I'm talking about your school principals, your assistant principals, lead teachers, or any school administrative position. In particularly those that are either new to a position or new to a school. And the reason why I'm making this video because a lot of administrators come into a new situation, a new school or new position, and they are really gun-ho about putting their own imprint of the school. A lot of administrators want to undo everything that the previous administration did. They want to make wholesale, broad brush changes. They want to come in and exert their authority, show everybody that they are the boss, they are in control, they have all the answers. They try to serve as the sole source of knowledge. And if things don't go through them or go their way, then they become vindictive and they make it personal. And they take their, I guess, frustrations, or they take their, um, how should I say, they take their anger out on the people who are working within the school building. And this mentality causes a lot of staff members within the school setting to feel alienated, to feel like they're not a part of the day-to-day decision-making processes. And when people feel alienated and feel like they don't have a voice, what usually happens is they resist, whether they resist aggressively or passively, but regardless, it's still resistance. And that resistance is going to eventually lead to the ineffectiveness of the principal or school leader and the overall ineffectiveness of the school. So, what I'm saying is this. Anytime you are a new school administrator, whether you're the new principal, assistant principal, lead teacher, whether you're in any leadership position, whether you're a novice administrator or experienced, if you're new to a school or new to a situation, new to a position, you need to come in willing to listen more than you are willing to talk and give orders, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, you should come in willing to do more listening than anything. Because if you're in a situation, no matter how bad you think that school is or how bad you think that program is, and it doesn't matter how much you think that that school needs to be changed, and you could be right. It could be a bad school that needs a lot of wholesale changes and things of that nature across the board. But in the beginning, you are a new administrator, you are new to the environment, and you must be willing to come in and listen before you do anything. And this is a smart thing to do because you won't be able to reform a school or reform a program or make any type of meaningful systemic changes if you don't first understand the pre-existing circumstances, if you don't understand the pre-existing culture, if you don't understand the processes that took place before you got there and all the things that predated your existence. If you think that you can come in as a new administrator and just because you have the title of principal or just because you have the new position that everybody is supposed to fall in line and go along with the things that you say, it doesn't work like that. You're an outsider in the beginning, and you have to develop and cultivate relationships with people and build trust. And then once you have built trust with people, then they'll be willing to listen to you, and they'll be more susceptible to the new reforms and initiatives that you propose. So, as I said before, you come into a new school, new position, or new situation willing to listen, all right? And you talk to as many people up and down the chain of command of the district as possible. Because if you listen to people that were there before you and listen to a variety of different people, those people will be able to help you inform your decision making and help you to understand what needs to take place in and around the school. You can't come in as an outsider thinking that you know everything that needs to be done, no matter how gifted, no matter how smart, no matter how talented you are, no matter how much education you have as a school administrator. You still cannot come into a new pre-existing situation and think that you're going to come in and just make wholesale blanket changes and everybody's going to be on board with it and everything's going to be hunky-dory. That's not going to happen. You have to come in willing to listen, willing to build trust, willing to cultivate relationships, look at the pre-existing practices that took place prior to, and then once you have assessed the whole situation and you have gained a lot of knowledge and understanding from various sources and various people, then you can gradually begin to make the needed changes that are necessary in order to see the school improve and become a success.